Now let's visit a bar where patrons can literally get into bed together. No wonder it was featured on the TV show Sex and the City.
A couple of things set us apart. Number one being the roof deck.
The beds, I think, is number one.
Beds being number one definitely sets it apart. You're having dinner in bed, you have drinks in bed, you converse in bed, socialize, whatever happens.
Well, that leads to the next question, I guess. What has happened in bed?
What happens in bed stays in bed, my friend.
What has not happened?
So have people gone too far?
Sure. I mean, it's beds.
So I believe it was featured on Sex and the City.
It was featured on Sex and the City before we were even open.
Wow.
They knew that it was coming, and there's a bed in Miami as well. And the bed in Miami existed at the time, but not here, but they knew it was coming, so they wanted to use the name.
You know, I think it was like 2 years ago or so that it aired, and they asked Oliver's permission to stage it here in New York, and it made the concept and made the name almost a household name throughout the country and the world, really.
So that show's pretty much done
So much.
just as much for cocktails as it has done for the venues that have
It
been
absolutely
represented
is.
there.
I think that Sex and the City is... There's the classic cocktail...
Resurgence?
Yeah, and Sex and the City is a little different, though. Sex and the City is more of a dropping, the Cosmo. It's
Made the Cosmo popular.
The new, it's like the new classics.
Now, the one that you're going to make for us, tell us about that cocktail. That's an interesting one.
It's muddled grapes,
Red seedless.
red seedless, fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, vodka, and a Chardonnay.
So very easy.
Very easy.
Well, let's show the guys back home how to make it. Let's go.
The way that me and Aisha came up with this cocktail is it's kind of a mix between a caipiroshka and a sangria. A sangria using wine in the mix, and caipiroshka is basically a caipirinha with vodka, and a caipirinha being a Brazilian cocktail where you're muddling limes and you're muddling whatever fruit, if they'd like, cachaça and sugar, and you pour all the contents with ice into the glass instead of pouring over fresh ice. So it's kind of a mix between the two.
Welcome to bed. I'm gonna make our summer signature cocktail, heavy petting. Start with 8 red seedless grapes, muddled, lemon juice, fresh squeezed, ½ an ounce, simple syrup.
Simple
ounce.
syrup is a 50-50 sugar and water.
Vodka.
Pravda vodka, of course.
An ounce. Chardonnay.
For this cocktail, we chose a buttery, oaky Chardonnay. Really seemed to work better than something that's on the lighter side.
I'm loving the wine in cocktails. You saw how easy it is? Do it at home.
You do that right upstairs in one of our beds as the sun's going down with a nice little partner at your side. Maybe me.